The local business sector has welcomed the recent improvements in energy supply. Power utility Eskom has been stabilising in the last few months, reducing rotational power cuts. The company believes it will find technological solutions to address its electricity supply challenges. SABC International News editor Sophie Mokoena spoke to Eskom CEO Marokane and Aspen Pharmacare chairman Kuseni Dlamini on the sidelines of the conference.
South Africa and China have agreed to establish a business council. These two countries will pursue this matter because they want to increase trade. You know that South Africa and China are currently trying to close a gap or trade gap between the two countries. But with me, I have business from South Africa to speak about what transpired today. Let me start with the CEO of Eskom. Congratulations, you've been doing well. What's the secret?
Well, the secret is teamwork. As we've said repeatedly, we had spent time in devising a plan for the recovery of our operations, and now all we are doing as a team is to execute on that plan. And the results that we are seeing shows that the plan itself was well considered, and we'll continue down that path. Yeah.
Are you not burning diesel?
We're not burning diesel. We report every week for transparency the extent to which our operational performance has recovered and the extent to which diesel is used. It is substantially far less than it was last year. We've reported last week 10 billion rands year-on-year decline in diesel usage.
Good news for business when Eskom is functioning. Are you confident that the situation will continue? As business, what would you like to see or to hear from Eskom?
We really are very excited and encouraged by the achievements under Mr. Marokane's leadership at Eskom, and would like to see those achievements being sustained and becoming the new normal. And all indications are that this is something that's sustainable, and well done to the new leadership of Eskom. And from a business point of view, we cannot grow the economy without energy. We cannot grow world-class companies without sustainable supplies of energy. So this is excellent news. It's beyond good.
Being in China, it's quite critical for a company such as Eskom. Any good news in terms of your interaction with business here, the financial sector and those in the technology, particularly of ensuring that there's energy?
Well, when we made the last update on the summer plan, I said that we should remember that load shedding, ending it is not the destination for our business. We have a strategy that needs to unfold. That strategy involves modernization of our transmission grids, modernization of our distribution network, implementation of our renewable business strategy in terms of building our own renewables. So we are here in China to talk to companies that have done this before, that have got the financial muscle to do it, but also that have got the technologies that we now need. As we increase the mixture of renewables and base load into our grid, there's a need to firm it up and make sure that the grid is stable. China has gone through this before, and we are here to learn, create relationships, look for partners so we can implement our strategy.
Any announcement?
We will make the announcement in due course. Of course, this is a process. You start off courting, and you need to go back and follow due process. And at the right time, once you have pulled together, your solution options, we'll be able to communicate this. We have said so that every 3 months, when you talk to South Africans, we'll give you an update on how our business strategy is actually going from an execution point of view.
In terms of business, any good news emanating from this engagement or this visit? We know tomorrow another big one where you'll interact with your counterparts from the African continent.
Sophie, to me, the piece of good news is the fact that the relationship between China and South Africa, as we've just heard from President Ramaphosa, has been elevated to being a special relationship. To use his words, this is excellent. China is South Africa's largest trading partner. South Africa is China's largest trading partner in Africa. China is a technology-powered, growing economy, growing exponentially, and there's a lot we can learn in terms of how to drive high inclusive job creating growth, so that we can be able to alleviate unemployment and also alleviate poverty. The need for science and technology exchanges is very important. The opportunity for us to learn from the efficient logistics and supply chain connectivity is an excellent one. The need for us to partner in renewable energy, partner in electric vehicles and battery storage technologies is a great opportunity. I spent time visiting one of the provinces outside of Beijing called Hebei, seeing different companies doing excellent things driven by innovation, research and development. So South African business can really learn a lot in terms of how to create a world-class ecosystem that can make our companies globally competitive to create a winning formula for a winning nation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You heard it. Business from South Africa quite happy. No surprise, because China is the second largest economy in the world and therefore a lucrative market for countries and for business.